Sup nerds, Free99 here, bringing you the second half of the Monarchs video. Let's see if we can get off on the right foot and get first here. Perfect! Love going first with this deck. You know, I'm always weary when you see the default stuff on an opponent. You always think that they're a bot. This is actually a playable hand. So first up, we're gonna do our draw here, using Archetypes. We don't really need that, but it's great to have it. Special summon Archetypes. That gives us one material. Summon out the Underworld Squire. Second material. Now we can summon either of our Monarchs here. We're going to go with the Underworld Monarch, just so we can rip a card off of their hand. Same as always, activate the effect. Dump the same two cards that we always do, Pantheism and the Prime Monarch. Now we can go here and activate Pantheism, but we don't really need to, since we drew the field spell, as well as our trap card Monarchs Erupt, and then pass turn to our opponent. Hopefully they're not an OTK deck. Again, usually when you see these default everything, it's some sort of bot. What is that? Heritage of the Light. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I see. Alright, well, that really does nothing. Let's just activate Monarchs Erupt here. Lock him out of any non-tribute summoned effects. Now what you got? Aluber! Does nothing. Congratulations. Alright, I guess that's it for their turn. Imperm's nice. I mean, I guess we can just summon out the Heavenly Monarch here. Activate the effect. Let's dump a Pantheism. And then a Tenacity, I guess. Just so we can grab ourselves another Monarch. And then let's just punch real hard. You always want to start punching with the Tribute Summon monster, just so you get the extra attack boost from the field spell. And then let's set the Imperm. And yeah. Your turn, buddy. I don't think they can do anything. Giant 60 card deck. And it looks like their extra deck, but yeah. This is Ecclesia. Not gonna do anything. They are basically running a pile of like the best archetypes right now. They realize they can't win. So full transparency here, we just lost 3 games in a row thanks to going second and having 0 hand traps. We just couldn't do anything, so I conceded instantly. And it looks like we're doing it again. Unless they let us go first. Alright, so they're going second deck, which means we're probably going to get Kaiju'd or OTK'd or something. Let's see what we start with here. Not great, not great. I guess let's just go ahead and draw and hope that it's something playable. No. Okay, well, we can at least set Antromorph in defense. Set our Called by the Grave. And then end our turn, and hopefully this plus Maxi plus Ash is good enough. What is our opponent playing here? Swords. Okay. face down. Moye. They're playing Sword Soul. Yeah. Okay. I mean, Maxi. They have an Ash. Or not. Sure. So they're going to be special summoning at least twice here, which means we get to draw 2. One for the token, and then one for when they synchro. Unless they just... Nope. Okay, they are going to synchro. And then they're probably just going to stop here. They do get to draw into search. Let's Ash here. Yeah, we have 2 of them in hand anyways. They're gonna get long one. Yep. If I were them, I would stop. But they're gonna keep going. So, you're about to learn why you never take the Max C challenge. We get to draw another one thanks to the token. And another one because you're gonna synchro into Baron de Fleur. We have Imperm, which is great. We can just Imperm Braum. Oh no, they go for Chenging. I mean, it's still a good level 10. Would have chosen the negate and the pop, but maybe they don't have Braum de Fleur. Alright, and then they get their damage here. We're still alive, so that's good. Okay, so first things first, we need to get rid of our face down called by in order to make impermanence live. We can't activate it if we have something on the field, so let's go ahead and banish. What is this? You can banish this card from your graveyard. That opponent's monster loses 1500 attack. Okay, so it does nothing. So yeah, let's go ahead and banish Moya here. You're activating it? Why? To banish your own Moye. Okay, but your only target to negate on the field is your own... Alright then. I guess we don't need Imperm. They wasted their monster negate and negated their own monster to begin with. Sure, we'll take it. I guess... I mean, let's just draw one. Drawing cards is never bad. Okay, yeah, sure, you can activate the Iris, but that really doesn't do anything. That really doesn't do anything, right? Special summon from... Okay, so Anchimophrite does special summon from the extra deck, so we do need to activate Imperm here. Let's go ahead and draw one anyways, and then let's go ahead and activate Imperm. Let's negate the Iris Sword Soul. So now we should be able to special summon Anchimophrite from the extra deck. And it shouldn't do anything, right? It activates, but it's negated, right? Good. Perfect. Alright, so now we can go ahead and activate our field spell here. They still have something. Uh... Okay, well... Yeah, they get rid of the 2 cards that we have on field, but we have Tenacity. So we should still be able to play here. So let's go ahead and activate Tenacity. Show them our boss monster. They still have something. I guess it's not Ash. Because now we can go grab ourselves another field spell. But the field spell activation isn't once per turn. So we can just straight up activate a new one. What do you have in your hand? I'm so curious. Let's go ahead and activate this. Turn our Underworld Monarch into a level 6. Let's go ahead and summon out our Underworld Squire. Free normal summon. Or free tribute summon. That does nothing. That is the Sword Soul that nobody plays because it does nothing. It's actually worse than nothing because the Iris Sword Soul had 100 more attack. Let's just go ahead and summon this. Activate its effect. Let's ditch the same old pantheism. As well as the Prime Monarch from our hand. Let's shuffle back the swords. Yeah. So now we're free to attack. We don't really need anything else here. Let's set Monarchs Erupt. Let's go into the battle phase. And then let's just punch really hard. Alright. Let's see them dig their way out of this. That lets him search. No thank you, Ash Blossom. Okay, well, they realize they've lost. And there's the concede. Perfect. Can we get one more win? Let's find out. Come on, heads. Tails. But we still get to go first. So, they're going second deck. My biggest fear is always getting Kaiju'd. This isn't a great hand. We should probably just end here. Setting infinite might get feather dusted. What is that? Do Drytrons actually play this card? I feel like it's Ash bait, but yeah, let's just negate it and hope that, you know, they don't actually have their starters in hand. That is just okay. What is that doing here? Wait. These are like 3 different archetypes. What is going on here? I mean, it's a decent sized deck. It's not like they're playing a 60 card pile. Then again, they are kicking our ass, so who am I to judge? And they finally ended the turn. Hopefully we can get Anchemophrite or something here. Great card, amazing card, totally useless right now. Let's just end our turn. I guess they're just gonna punch us still. Maybe they bricked on everything else, just like us. Terraforming. You know what? Let's go ahead and set this. They can't lightning storm us anyway. Activate tenacity. Let's go ahead and show them our heavenly monarch. Let's grab ourselves the... Yeah, I mean, let's just grab the Monarchs Erupt. And then we can use Terraforming to grab the field spell, thin our deck out a little bit. We could have also gone with a Pantheism. But... I don't know. We're just not drawing great right now. Maybe shuffling the deck will be... what gets us what we need. I can't believe we're about to lose to White Dragon Head here. They're not even summoning anything else. Maybe they need like 2 tributes for their monsters as well or something. I really have no idea what they're playing. For all I know, there could be a Blue Eyes in that hand. Like vanilla Blue Eyes. That is not something we need right now. You can't tell me that they don't have any other monsters in their hand. They're just gonna keep punching. I mean, if it ain't broke. But you're telling me you don't have another 2000 attack monster in your hand? Or minimum 2000 attack? Finally, something we can use. Okay, let's go ahead and summon our Underworld Squire. That gives us a free tribute summon. Let's go ahead and activate our field spell. That can let us turn one of our Monarchs to level 6. But, which one do we want? I think Heavenly Monarch is better here. Let's go ahead and summon it out. Just so we can have, like, more damage on the field. Activate the effect. Go ahead and ditch our Pantheism, as well as our Prime Monarch. Go ahead and special summon out the Underworld Monarch. Let's set the Erupt. Let's go ahead and go into the battle phase. Attack really hard with the Heavenly Monarch here. That is stealing our monster. We can actually negate that with Imperm. No stealing for you. Punch really hard. Punch really hard. And just like that, we're in this game. They're gonna set one? Okay, at the end of the turn here, we should be able to activate this, banish the tenacity, and then now we have a tribute fodder for our next turn. They finally ended. Okay. Monarchs Erupt. Not the best card to draw right now, but that's okay. We have everything in hand. Let's go ahead and turn one of them here into a level 6. That is the level 8 one. We want this one. Oh, wait, no. Let's go ahead and summon. Say no to the effect. Say yes to the regular tribute summon. Ditch the Prime Monarch. And now we have lethal on board. Activate the effect. It took him that long to go spell. That sucks, but we still have lethal on board, I guess. It would have been great to bounce back the monster, but I mean, we can just attack over it. hopefully attack over it, and then finish the game. Let's see what they have. Oh no. If we flipped up Monarchs Erupt, this wouldn't be happening right now. Yeah, they can stall for a bit here. But they're still locked out of everything. They can't link summon it away. They are playing a tribute deck. We can actually dodge this using the Heavenly Monarch. Ditch Pantheism, I guess. Since we don't really need to search, we have both of our floodgates. Let's activate Monarchs Erupt now, just in case they try to do anything else. So now we can go ahead and summon this, using the one that they wanted to tribute away. And their effect doesn't work. Let's go ahead and let's ditch another Pantheism. Let's ditch a Tenacity. And special summon out a third copy, I guess. This is a free special summon. Okay. Nice try. Cyber Dragon. They're linking off to what? Alistair? Yeah, but you got rid of the Cyber Dragon, which means your extra deck is locked out again. If they had, what is it? The fusion spell in their hand, it can't be used. Since they can't use their extra deck again. That's probably their plan. And Chimofrite is a great pickup here. We should have enough bodies on the board to win this. Let's go ahead and activate the Prime Monarch. Let's banish Tenacity. That isn't really a problem since we can bounce it back. Let's go ahead and max C here, I guess. I mean, we're never going to use it otherwise. At least we can draw one card. Okay, now we should be able to turn our Underworld Monarch here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just clicking buttons now. I mean, sweet, we have all three. Let's pick any of them. Let's normal summon the one that we shrunk. Activate the effect. Go ahead and ditch anything really. We don't need another one of this or that. No, not in the hand. We will shuffle back the trap. And then we can go ahead and activate Anchimofrite's effects here. Draw a card. Another Maxi. Special summon out Anchimofrite. And there should be enough damage on the board to win. Time for some final thoughts using our handy dandy super janky TTS tier list. They should be easy enough to understand. Plat archetypes will help you reach the top. Gold will net you less wins, but can still hold their own. Silvers are try at your own risk, while bronze should really be named Do Not Touch. I firmly believe that Monarchs is a decent deck. The fact that their field spell lets you stop your opponent from special summoning from the extra deck is pretty powerful. If you think about the best decks that we have in this format right now, Sword Soul Tenyi is all about synchro summoning from the extra deck, and Branded Fusion is all about fusion summoning from the extra deck. Locking them out of those powerful boss monsters basically stops their entire game plan from working. Even if you look at some of the less powerful archetypes out there, it's still all about special summoning from the extra deck. Sky Strikers is all about link summoning. Heroes and Dragon Maids are all about fusions. Most boss monsters are from the extra deck, and our opponent isn't allowed to touch that if we can get a Monarch out as well as the field spell. The trap card is also pretty good. Most decks nowadays, I'd say a good 99% of them, are not running normal monsters. Everything is all about effect monsters, and the fact that you can stop those from activating is also pretty detrimental to our opponent. Now, it isn't without any flaws. Consistency is the biggest problem with Monarchs. There is really no way to get out um, your Anchimophrite, or I guess to search out Anchimophrite, or even the Squires outside of, you know, reinforcements of the army, which is limited to one. One for one is limited to one, plus it also forces you to discard a card from your hand. You can't even use, pot cards to help you out. If you put Pot of Extravagance or Prosperity into your deck, it requires you to put cards into your extra deck in order to activate those pot cards, which we cannot have because in order to activate our field spell or a trap card, we cannot have anything in the extra deck. That is basically the biggest flaw in this archetype right now. Not even to mention getting the Monarchs from our deck to our hand, which is also nearly impossible. Um, I wish there would be more support for this archetype. Maybe a spell card that lets you grab a Squire and a Monarch to your hand. But I feel like that would be way too powerful, and we would end up with the same disdain for this archetype as we do for something like Eldritch or Fluanderies. Because of its consistency, I do not think that this archetype will ever be in plat, but I do believe it's good enough to be placed in gold. That's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the past two videos about the Monarch archetype. I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you next time.